8 emotional signals your cat sends you that most owners miss. Could your cat be trying to tell you something you've never noticed? Every day, millions of cat lovers type into Google, "Why does my cat stare at me while I'm in the bathroom? Why does my cat sleep on my clothes?" Hoping for an answer that finally makes sense. But the truth is, most of these behaviors aren't random. They're subtle emotional messages, and we miss them all the time. In this video, you'll discover 8 hidden signals your cat sends to express love, trust, and deep emotional connection. From the mysterious welcome stretch to the powerful meaning of a soft head tilt, you'll finally understand what your cat has been trying to say all along. Stick around, because once you learn these, you'll never look at your cat the same way again. And it might just change the way you love them back. Sign number 1. The welcome stretch, and the look that changes everything. Have you ever walked through the door and found your cat stretching right in front of you? Paws forward, spine arched like a yoga pose, maybe even a slow yawn. Most people see it and think, they just woke up, or what a lazy stretch. But this moment carries far more emotional meaning than you might imagine. In feline body language, stretching in your presence is a powerful sign of emotional comfort and trust. When a cat elongates their body or exposes their belly, they're placing themselves in a vulnerable position, one they'd never risk if they didn't feel safe with you. While it may seem like a casual stretch, it's actually a quiet ritual of trust and presence. A body language smile. Your cat is quietly saying, "I'm glad you're here." But here's the detail that changes everything, the glance. If your cat stretches and makes eye contact with you, even for a brief second, that simple movement transforms into something else. An emotional check-in. A moment that says, "Do you see me? Are we still connected?" It's not a demand. It's not a plea. It's a soft invitation to acknowledge each other. And when you respond with a gentle hello, a soft blink, or even just noticing, it creates a loop of trust. That 2-second connection can deepen your bond more than hours of cuddling. But what if they stretch without looking at you? If they walk past, avoid eye contact, or stretch facing away? That changes the message. It might be a territorial release, a physical reflex, or just a casual movement, not an emotional offering. The difference is connection. Eye contact turns a stretch into a message. So next time your cat stretches when you enter the room, pause. Look at them. Respond with kindness. That one gesture might mean more than you'll ever know. Sign number 2, the bathroom guardian. Why your cat insists on following you into the bathroom. You close the door behind you. You're brushing your teeth, sitting on the toilet, maybe just trying to enjoy 2 minutes of peace. Then suddenly, scratch, scratch, a paw under the door, a meow that sounds like an urgent plea. Or worse, they're already in there, staring at you like it's the most important moment of the day. Most people laugh it off. Cats are weird. But this behavior isn't random or pointless. It's deeply emotional, and it tells you more about your bond with your cat than almost anything else. Your cat doesn't follow you into the bathroom to protect you. Cats don't operate like dogs. They don't guard. They don't hover because they think you're in danger. What they do crave, though, is emotional proximity. The bathroom is one of the most private, scent-rich, and ritualistic spaces in your entire home. When you go in and close the door, especially if you do it often, your cat doesn't just feel curious, they feel excluded. And to a bonded cat, being left out of your routine can feel like a form of emotional distance. But here's the real insight. Cats often seek closeness in your most vulnerable or undistracted moments. And the bathroom? That's sacred territory. No phone calls, no chores, just you, alone. To your cat, it's the perfect space to connect without interruption. When they sit near you, press against your legs, or simply stare while you're brushing your teeth, they're saying, "This is when I have your undivided presence. This is when we're most connected." It's also about routine. Cats thrive on patterns, and if your bathroom visit is part of your daily rhythm, they want in on it. Not just because they're nosy, but because they're part of your world, and they don't want to miss a second of it. So next time your cat paws at the door or follows you into the bathroom, don't see it as weird. See it as an invitation to be emotionally present, to share space, quietly, to let your cat say, in their own subtle way, "I want to be where you are, even here." If you love learning about your cat's secret signals, subscribe now. There's so much more coming. Sign number 3, the foot licker. Why your cat licks your feet, hands, or even your hair. It's late. You're relaxed, maybe lying on the couch or just got out of the shower. Suddenly your cat strolls over and starts licking your feet. It's a weird feeling, ticklish, unexpected, maybe even a little gross. Most people laugh, pull away, or think, "Why are you being so strange right now?" But what your cat is doing isn't random at all. In the feline world, licking is sacred. It's called allo-grooming, and it's one of the highest signs of social bonding. Mother cats lick their kittens not just to clean them, but to nurture, comfort, and imprint a sense of connection. Adult cats groom one another as a mark of inclusion, and when your cat licks you, they're pulling you into that world. You're not just a roommate or a food provider, you're part of their social group, their family. Now, why the feet? It's not because they're the cleanest part of your body, they're not. But they are one of the most scent-rich. Your feet tell a story. They carry the essence of where you've been, what you've felt, and even your emotional state. Your cat reads that scent like a living journal. So when they lick your feet, it's not just affection, it's recognition. They're acknowledging your scent, reinforcing their bond to you, and marking you in return with their own subtle message. You're mine, and I'm yours. If your cat does this during calm, quiet moments, before bed, after a nap, or when you're relaxed, it's even more meaningful. That's when cats are most emotionally open and their gestures most honest. So the next time your cat licks your feet, hands, or hair, resist the urge to pull away. You're being groomed, welcomed, and loved, all in one strange, ticklish little moment. To us, it's odd. To them, it's one of the purest forms of connection there is. Sign number 4. When your cat turns away from you, it's not disrespect, it's trust. You're sitting on the couch. Your cat jumps up beside you, circles once or twice, then turns their back and just sits there. No eye contact, no purring, no rubbing. Just a calm, silent back. At first glance, it feels cold, like they're ignoring you, or worse, being rude. But in the feline world, turning their back isn't an insult. It's one of the most respectful things they can do. Think about it. In the wild, no animal would ever expose their back to someone they don't trust. It's a vulnerable position. They can't see you, can't track your movements, can't react quickly if something changes. So when your cat turns away from you and stays close, they're sending a message that's loud and clear. I trust you. They feel so secure in your presence that they don't need to monitor you. That's emotional safety at its highest level. Even more powerful? When your cat sleeps with their back pressed against you or curls up with their spine touching yours, that's not rejection. That's loyalty, acceptance, and a sense of belonging. Cats don't show love like dogs. They don't lick your face or wag their tail. Their affection is quieter, more symbolic. And the back turn? That's their way of saying, I can finally relax around you. I don't need to be on guard. So next time your cat turns their back to you and just sits there, don't feel dismissed. Feel chosen. You've earned their trust, and that means everything in their world. Coming up, one of the rarest gestures your cat does when they truly feel safe. You don't want to miss this. Have you noticed any of these behaviors in your cat? Let us know in the comments. We read every single one. Sign number 5. When your cat brings you gifts, it's not just play, it's personal. You're sitting at your desk or lying on the couch, and suddenly, plop, a toy mouse lands at your feet. Maybe it's a fuzzy ball, a hair tie, or worse, something they dragged in from outside. Then your cat looks up at you, blinks slowly, and walks away. At first, it might seem like a weird form of play, or maybe even a cry for attention. But what your cat is doing runs much deeper than that. This moment taps into something ancient. In the wild, cats only share food, or anything they consider prey, with their kittens or bonded group members. It's a rare gesture, a mark of deep social trust. When your cat brings you a toy or object, they're not just saying, "Let's play." They're saying, "I include you in my inner circle." Even if the object is inanimate, it symbolizes something real to them. It's an offering, a gift of instinct wrapped in emotion, and by placing it near you, often at your feet or on your bed, they're showing vulnerability and pride all at once. They hunted, they succeeded, and they want to share it with you. Sometimes the delivery is subtle. They might drop the object and leave. Other times they wait for your reaction. In either case, the gesture is the same. You're part of my world. I want to give you something that matters to me. So the next time your cat drops something at your feet, pause before brushing it aside. That toy might be more than a toy. It might be love in disguise. But wait, before we move on. Coming up next is something most cat owners overlook. There's a reason why your cat chooses certain objects over others. Some of them may look ordinary, even random, but to your cat, they're powerful messages. In Behavior 8, we'll explore what these odd objects really mean. And once you understand that, even a sock or crumpled receipt will take on new meaning. Sign number 6, the curious tilt. When your cat tilts their head, they're doing more than just listening. You're talking to your cat, maybe using a slightly higher-pitched voice than usual. Then out of nowhere, they pause, tilt their head, and stare at you like they're trying to solve a puzzle. It's adorable, but it's also deeply meaningful. Unlike dogs who tilt their heads frequently, cats do it rarely and very intentionally. When it happens, it's not just curiosity, it's emotional analysis. Here's what's going on behind that tiny tilt. Your cat is trying to decode you. The tone of your voice, the sound of your words, the energy behind what you're saying. They're listening not just for content, but for emotion. That head tilt means, what am I hearing? Is it safe? Is it familiar? Is it important? This gesture is often paired with eye contact, a lifted paw, or a twitch of the ears. That's your cue. You've got their full, focused attention. In that moment, your cat is using a combination of auditory localization and emotional intuition to map what you're feeling, not just what you're saying. It's a sign of connection. They're trying to understand you on a deeper level. And here's the magic. When you respond with softness, your voice calm, your face relaxed, maybe even a slow blink, you complete the loop. You're telling your cat, I see you too. I feel what you're feeling. That tiny tilt becomes a moment of mutual recognition, a pause in the noise where two completely different species meet and somehow still understand each other. So next time your cat tilts their head at you, stop, soften, speak gently. They're not just being cute. They're asking, are we okay? Say yes, with your energy. Sign number 7, the protective sleep. Why your cat sleeps on you, not just near you. You're lying on the couch, in bed, or maybe just taking a quick break, and then it happens. Your cat climbs onto your chest, or curls into your lap, or presses their back firmly against your side and begins to drift off. To us it feels sweet, cozy, maybe even inconvenient if you need to move, but to your cat this moment is everything. In the wild, sleep is the most vulnerable state an animal can be in. Eyes closed, muscles relaxed, completely defenseless, which means a cat will only choose to sleep near someone they trust with their life. So when your cat sleeps on top of you or tucked against your body, they're not just being affectionate. They're making a powerful emotional statement. You are my safe place. And it goes even deeper. If your cat sleeps with their back facing you, don't take it as disinterest. That's actually one of the highest signs of emotional surrender. By turning their back, they're saying, "I don't need to watch you. I already know I'm safe." Some cats even make this their nightly ritual, choosing your legs, chest, or pillow as their preferred sleep spot. Why? Because you've become part of their core security zone. You're the heartbeat they trust, the scent they associate with comfort, the presence they choose even when they're most vulnerable. But there's a twist. If your cat used to sleep on you regularly and suddenly stops, pay attention. That change might be their way of signaling something's off. It could be environmental, too hot, too noisy. It could be emotional, stress, changes in routine, or a disruption in the home. Or more seriously, it could be a health issue. Cats rarely vocalize discomfort directly, but shifts in sleep behavior are one of the most telling signs that something may need your attention. So the next time your cat curls up on you, take a moment, let them stay. That sleep isn't just rest. It's the purest trust they can give you. Sign number 8, the scent thief. Why your cat sleeps on your clothes or steals your side of the bed. You come home and find your cat curled up on your hoodie, or you walk into the bedroom and there they are, on your pillow, exactly where your head rests each night. It looks innocent, cute even. But it's no accident. Cats are scent-driven creatures. For them, smell isn't just sensory, it's emotional memory, it's identity, it's connection. So when your cat chooses to nap on your clothes, lie on your side of the bed, or curl up on that sweater you left on the chair, they're doing something intimate. They're surrounding themselves with you. Your scent to them is an emotional anchor. It represents comfort, familiarity, and safety. In your absence, your clothes become a surrogate for your presence, and the object they seek out the most. Your pillow. More than your sweatshirt or socks, your pillow holds the most concentrated version of your scent, your hair, your breath, your sleep. It's where your essence lingers longest. That's why emotionally bonded cats are often found curled up right there, taking in the full experience of you, even when you're not around. This behavior is rarely talked about, but it speaks volumes. It's not just about softness or warmth, it's about emotional closeness. Your cat isn't just stealing your scent, they're keeping you close in the only way they know how. So next time you see your cat curled up on your hoodie or sprawled across your pillow, don't shoo them away. That's not just a nap spot. It's a quiet, deeply emotional ritual. It's your cat saying, "You matter. And even when you're not here, I still want to feel close to you." Understanding these subtle behaviors helps you respond in ways that build trust, deepen your bond, and create a space where your cat feels safe, seen, and loved. Now that you've uncovered the most touching and hidden ways your cat connects with you, let's dive into the questions every cat owner wonders about. FAQ, most searched cat behavior questions. Why does my cat stretch when they see me? This behavior isn't just about flexibility. It's an emotional signal of trust and comfort. Your cat is showing they feel safe in your presence. Why does my cat follow me into the bathroom? Cats seek emotional closeness and routine. When you shut the door, they feel excluded from a shared moment, and they want back in. Why does my cat lick my feet or toes? Licking is a sign of social bonding called allo-grooming. Your feet carry strong scent markers, making them an ideal target for feline affection. Why does my cat turn their back on me? It's not rudeness, it's trust. Turning away means your cat feels safe enough not to monitor you, which is a quiet emotional compliment. Why does my cat stretch and look at me? If your cat makes eye contact while stretching, it's not just movement, it's a message. They're inviting connection and checking in emotionally. Why does my cat bring me toys or dead animals? It's not just play, it's instinct and trust. In cat culture, sharing prey is reserved for those they see as family. Why does my cat tilt their head when I talk? Head tilting is rare in cats and often means they're listening closely to your tone. It's a sign of curiosity and emotional focus. Why does my cat sleep on me or next to me? When your cat sleeps on you, They're declaring you as their safe place. It's the ultimate gesture of vulnerability and loyalty. Why does my cat lie on my clothes or pillow? Your scent provides comfort. Clothes and pillows carry your emotional imprint, and your cat surrounds themselves with it to feel close to you. How do I know my cat loves me? Cats show love in ways most people miss, stretching near you, sleeping on your chest, bringing you toys, or licking your hands. These subtle behaviors are signs of trust, emotional safety, and social bonding. If your cat seeks closeness, watches you quietly, or follows your routine, that's love, just expressed in their silent, feline way. If this video helped you see your cat in a whole new way, hit like and subscribe. We've got more insights on how to read your cat's emotions and build a better connection. Want to know what your cat's body language is really saying? Check out our next video. It might change how you interact with them forever. Comment below with the behavior that surprised you the most. Your story might help someone else understand their cat better.